your baby was diagnosed with HIE, I'm sure one of your first thoughts was this: what does this mean for their future? It's a question that's tough to answer right away, and even tougher when you're faced with decisions that could impact the rest of your child's life. One of the biggest questions and decisions that I hear from families is, should we wait to file a lawsuit and to see if there are going to be any long-term challenges with our baby, or should we move forward right now? And I can completely understand why this is so hard, because your baby might seem fine right now. They're hitting their milestones, they're growing, and there are no obvious signs of delays. But you know that HIE and its potential impact on the future for your baby is an unknown. For our talk today, I'm going to break down these issues in general, but for specific situations, you must consult with your own birth injury lawyer. Also, I'm assuming that between fetal strips, APGARs, cord pH, and other types of imaging results, that this points to a strong claim of medical malpractice causing your baby's HIE injury during labor. Now, let's first take some time and let's talk about the benefits of filing a lawsuit right now. One of the major advantages is that gathering evidence like medical records and testimony is easier right after the incident. If you wait too long, memories can fade, records can get lost, and it can make it harder for your case to be as strong as it could be. Legal deadlines called statutes of limitations are also something that you have to consider. While some states will allow for extra time for minors, not all states will do this. Missing these types of deadlines could mean losing a chance to pursue justice for your child altogether. Filing sooner can also provide financial relief. As you know, medical bills can pile up, and having compensation to support therapies, interventions, or other expenses in the future can be a huge benefit. By filing now, you may be able to receive that compensation sooner and reduce some of the financial strain that you and your family may be under right now. Another reason that families will file early is the sense of closure and peace of mind that it can bring. Taking action immediately can reduce the anxiety of missed deadlines, or making it easier to now focus on your baby's well-being. Now, with all of that said, let's take some time to talk about some of the reasons why families will choose to wait. One reason why families decide to wait is because they want to see how their baby will develop. Right now, your baby may seem fine, hitting all of the milestones, but waiting could help you get a clearer picture of your child's long-term needs. This can be especially helpful if those future needs could increase the value of your case due to the help that your baby may need moving into the future. So, for example, if more serious challenges arise later, they may affect the amount of compensation that you're going to be entitled to. And this is particularly relevant in states where there are no caps on economic damages. If you're in one of those states, waiting to see how your child's care develops could be a smart choice, potentially leading to a higher award for your child's care into the future that they may need. However, waiting isn't without its own risk. The longer that you wait, the harder that it can be to gather strong evidence. Remember, memories can fade, records can be harder to access, and the longer you delay, the more difficult it may become to make your cases as strong as possible. Case in point, I've had witnesses pass away during this process, adding more challenges to an already complex process. Another risk of waiting is the potential of missing the statute of limitations. Once that deadline passes, your ability to file a claim could be forever gone. So if you're leaning towards waiting, you'll need to stay in close communication with your lawyer to make sure that evidence is preserved and that the clock is not going to be ticking against you. As you weigh these options, because it's a lot, it's important to discuss specific questions with your lawyer to make the best decision for your situation. And some of the important points that you might want to think about and might want to talk with your lawyer about are: what are the legal deadlines in your state? Your statute of limitations. What's the deadline? How might waiting affect the value of your case? What are the potential long-term care needs that we should be considering right now? How can we best protect evidence if we do decide to wait? And are there any other factors like emotional impacts that should be taken into consideration as we try to work through this decision? Ultimately, the decision to file now or wait depends on your unique circumstances. There's no right or wrong answer to it, but it's important to make sure that you have all of the information and support that you need to make the best choice for your family. It's a decision that needs to be made careful, keeping in mind both the immediate and future needs of your baby. Again, if you're dealing with this issue, I can't stress this enough, you've got to seek guidance from your own birth injury lawyer who knows your specific set of circumstances. By working closely with a trusted legal team, you can make the decision that helps secure your baby's future while also protecting your family's rights. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and if you have any other questions about your baby's HIE brain injury at birth or a subsequent CP or cerebral palsy diagnosis, don't hesitate to reach out and contact me. If you're on certain apps, you can send me a DM. If you want to just check my profile information, you can find out my information and contact information there, or you can just wait and watch the picture that follows this video. All right, that's going to be it for today's longer, because this is a pretty long video, longer educational video. Have a great afternoon, everybody.